Hello and welcome to this episode of the Fly Kingfisher Winning Post with me, Mandira Lalvani. It is the weekend of the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby, and this year it's even more special because this event celebrates its 25 years. The Derby is preceded by a week of festivities, a lot of action. We got a chance to be a part of all of them.
Saturday night was the night that saw an entertaining, exciting and power-packed pre-derby party at ITC Windsor Manor in Bangalore. This party was a big hit in the racing fraternity and of course the talk of the town even till date. This was the setting point of it all, almost like the horses getting into the starting gate. The stage was ready and all set for the big day, the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby 2012 on Sunday. People from all over the country were present in high spirits, literally, for the Kingfisher pre-derby party and the most important lead up to the race, the post position draw. Amidst the fanfare and the concert and the dance performances, just take a look at that. The post position draw marks a very important strategy for the horses' connections.
Well, the post position draw is important in any race, but more so in the Kingfisher Bangalore Summer Derby for the simple reason that it's over 2,000 meters and you hit a turn right out of the gates. Now, the thing is, with 13 horses this year, you should be able to get the position you want easily enough. But if you're drawn wide, it can just affect your strategy. So I think it's important to have your strategy right. Getting the correct run home often can make the difference between winning, losing, half a length here and there. And so it's extremely important.
Kingfisher this year celebrates 25 years of its association with the Bangalore Derby. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Samar Singh Shekhawat.
I think over the years, what we have done around the Derby is just becoming bigger and better and larger than life. Whether it is charity cricket matches that the BTC has taken the initiative to organize, the proceeds of which will be given to disadvantaged sections of society, whether it is the starter draw that, for instance, we're doing today, or the unveiling of the trophy, associated events around it, the lovely party that will happen after this, and the actual Derby Day race as well, has, as Mohit said, made it larger than life, and that is typically the way Kingfisher approaches most of its marketing activation platforms.
And on the Derby Day, we have a huge crowd going up to 15,000-20,000, and we are actually simply overflowing. In fact, when somebody asked me for a pass, I said, don't come on the Derby Day because you won't be able to even move.
Nargis, I believe this is not your first association with Kingfisher. You have been a calendar girl for Kingfisher before. Talk to us about that.
That was 2009. Yeah, when I was living in Singapore actually, and they found me, and I was very lucky to be a part of it. I think it's a beautiful calendar, so it was a pleasure.
Has been waiting to share the stage with the gorgeous and the elegant Nargis Fakhri. Let me call upon stage Mr. Mahendra Malia.
So Nargis, what actually happens is the horses are led into the starting gates. They all start straight, so the position of where they would start from is picked by a lucky draw. Normally, as Mohit just said a little while ago, a cold-hearted computer is what generates the number. But Derby is special, Kingfisher is special, BTC is special. So now we have a procedure where we allow the connections of the horses, the owners or the trainer or the jockey, to themselves pick the draw for themselves.
Oh.
Okay, here it is, the first one.
Maple Star.
Good evening. Draw number 10. Maple Star is drawn 10.
Ices Bay.
Glycis Bay, Mr. Prasanna Kumar, glad to have you here. Drawn 12. Are you too concerned about that outside?
No, not at all.
Silver Birch. own asset. Yes, come, don't be shy.
Shivalik hero.
Shivalik hero. Number 2.
Hachiko.
Hachiko.
4.
That's weird. 4. Southern Opinion.
Southern Opinion. You said anything you don't mind, you and started searching out there. Controversial, huh?
7.
7, that's lucky number.
Borsalino.
Borsalino. Mr. Padmanabhan.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Yeah.
Can't get closer than that. Porsche again, I don't think, yeah, we've got sure. Beer.
5.
5.
Machiavellism.
Yes, that's Machiavellism. "13. Are you superstitious?
No, it's okay. I think it's better because last time also he was drawn outside and he won, so I'm happy with that.
Defining moment.
Defining moment. Good evening. How exciting is it for you as an owner to pick the draw yourself?
It's a very, you get into the event. You feel part of the whole process and you cannot complain to anybody because you have picked the whole thing,
3. That's lovely.
Tintinabulation. Yes, can you tell me what that means also? I want to know
Tintinabulation.
about the name.
Do we have Mr. LVR Deshmukh here?
Yeah, Kingfisher. 9. Which way do I look at it? It's 6. It's 6.
The glamorous and gorgeous Kingfisher calendar girl Nargis Fakhri did draw out the names for the Derby contenders and also ended up adding a lot of chutzpah to the party. Indeed, the king of good times had to make sure that the party resonated with that title. Let's look at Kingfisher's 25 years of sponsoring the Derby. It's obviously been iconic 25 years. What do you have to say about that?
Well, yes, it has. I think apart from being iconic, it's hugely emotional for us because this is the Bangalore Derby. Our corporate headquarters is in Bangalore. Dr. Mali started the business from Bangalore, and therefore it makes eminent sense that we be associated with something in Bangalore for such a long period of time. So iconic, yes, emotional for sure, but I think a lot of smart marketing as well.
Adding so much chutzpah to the Bangalore Derby, let's talk about that.
Well, we've been doing this for about 7 or 8 years now, and every year we come up with some different ideas. If you notice, the invite was also in the form of riding crop, the one that Nargis unveiled. Even the creatives are very different, and you see the entire decor just gets more classy, more sophisticated, bigger and better every year. We have extensive mall activations in the city of Bangalore and some of the other big cities as well. We have pub sort of crawls and pub activations to build up excitement as a precursor to the event. And we had a charity cricket match with a tournament formed from teams from the owners, the trainers, the jockeys, the Karnataka Bulldozers, which is the local movie star celebrity cricket league, and a team from Kingfisher as well. And the proceeds of that will be given out of charity to disadvantaged sections, buying computers for students in schools and so on and so forth. And then the starter draw that we're doing today, that has become a big event, and the human element of a celebrity actually drawing and getting the thoughts of the jockeys, trainers and owners on their strategy. The unveiling of the trophy has become a big event by itself, and of course the final big event, which is the race itself. So there's a lot that is associated with it that builds up to the major event.
A popular race group called Quick Change, who had performed and taken the Mumbai and Pune racegoers by storm, did enthrall the party. Lucky Ali treated the party with his music, and of course, the gorgeous Nargis Fakhri grabbed all the eyeballs at the pre-derby party.
A big social event, right? Everyone's going to be there, and you want to look and feel your best. I know we're coming to watch the races, but we're also coming there to look good and feel good. So definitely a big, what can you say, has to be like on the top of the list. your outfit is really important. I do want to say congratulations on 25 years Kingfisher at the Bangalore Derby. That is amazing. Gosh, what a wonderful relationship. What a solid relationship. And it's just so beautiful to see a brand stick around for so long.
A 25-year-old legacy encompassing fun, thrill, fashion and speed, the Kingfisher Pre-Derby party was all in all one big glamorous affair.
Time now for a quick break here on the Fly Kingfisher Winning Post. We'll return with some other sporting action associated with the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby. You stay with us. Thank you for staying with us here on the Fly Kingfisher Winning Post. Now, the pre-derby festivities also included a cricket match, and the owners, trainers, officials, jockeys were seen in a different sporting arena, that is the cricket pitch.
Thank you, Mandira. It's wonderful out here. A great crowd, a great game, and a great cause for this. It's cricket for charity, and the Bangalore Turf Club, Kingfisher, Casino Royal have all roped in their might behind this program, and a lot of children are being helped with this cricket, and it's entertainment for all, for a good cause.
From the rigors of horse racing, host of sponsors joined hands for a charity cricket tournament. The teams comprised of racing personalities, and the winner of the finals goes to play an exhibition match with the South Indian film star-studded Karnataka Bulldozers. It was fun and joy along with charity, making this a hugely fruitful exercise. We picked the action from the grand finale. The Karnataka Bulldozers chose to bat first and were up to an aggressive start. They piled up a strong score of 163 for 7 in the allotted 20 overs, and that seemed a stiff target to chase for the Owners Association.
It's been a wonderful afternoon here. The morning's place just got over. The cricket atmosphere is absolutely thrilling out here. A cause for charity is always a noble cause, and the Bangalore Turf Club have promoted the cricket for charity in a wonderful manner. The exhibition match, the final of the finals, being played between the Karnataka Bulldozers and the Bangalore Owners Association team, has been exceptionally well. It started off very well. The Karnataka Bulldozers batted first and scored 164 for 7 wickets in their allotted 20 overs. And now the chase will begin.
2 quick wickets and they were on the back foot, off to a woeful start. The trend never changed, and as wickets fell at regular intervals, there was no hope for owners to pull this one off. Wickets kept tumbling, and soon the result was a one-sided one. Superstar Ambrish, who had followed the entire tournament, keenly grazed the presentation and handed the trophy to the winning captain, Sudeep.
We always have felt good when we have played cricket, and we always have been one, like the feel we cannot express whenever our team or anything from Karnataka film industry has been associated with a good cause. I think we owe it all to the Kingfisher people who have taken the initiative, and Mr. Ambrish from our the legendary actor of our state. I think we owe everything to him, and it was a good opportunity for us to be playing here. See, the turf, as long as we say the race course and everything, it's definitely been a medium I think we all kind of enjoy from a distance. We have not been closely associated with it, probably because we still are not very much into it. But I guess the feel of the turf, the racetrack, I guess is no different from what we had today. You know, they always see their horses running, and the owners are always proud. And to see the owners on the ground and playing for their side is actually again a good feel. And I think so many people coming to encourage us and playing against such fraternities are something wonderful a reason. Our contribution has been our presence, and if our presence can do some little bit of help to any kids or any kind of charity, I think we are always there. and we are here because of the audiences, and the audiences are spread out over here. So charity is a very small name. I think God has given enough to all of us so that we can contribute little from our lives to these people, so that everybody is smiling by the end of the day. And if it is taking only the time that we need to contribute, I think we should welcome it any day.
Mohit Lalvani helped a lot for this tournament, getting a Kingfisher sponsor and Casino Royal. You are the hard work behind this tournament. And I had done hard work. Without Amrishana, it would have not been this big.
Overall, it's been a wonderful tournament. The reason for the tournament was basically the charity for underprivileged children, and that's really a good cause. And the whole tournament has been hovering around this one factor, that we should be humane for people who are not privileged.
Time now for a quick break here on the Fly Kingfisher winning post. When we return, we'll speak about the origin of a thoroughbred. Stay with us. Welcome back to the Fly Kingfisher winning post. Now, the main focus of the sport of horse racing is naturally the horse, the thoroughbred. But how did this entire sport start? How did the thoroughbred come about? What really is the story that traces the racehorse back to its origin? Let's find out.
When posed with a question as to which is the fastest land animal in the world, most would agree that it is the cheetah. The fact, however, is that this is only partially true, for there isn't a cheetah living that would be able to outrun a racehorse over 1.5 miles, making the modern thoroughbred arguably the fastest land animal over a distance. While this may be astonishing in itself, more astonishingly, the thoroughbred isn't a natural breed of horse, but it is a man-made experiment gone right. The modern horse's historical antecedents date back to the Eocene period, where it lived in the forest and was hardly the size of a mid-sized dog. Today, when one considers the bigger, stronger and faster successor, one can't help but marvel at an evolution which, while primarily driven by nature, is constantly being refined by man in the horse racing breeding industry. Great champions, including the Secretariat, Nijinsky, Frankel, Black Caviar, and Singapore's greatest sprinter, Rocketman, are all the result of this great experiment, which began over 400 years ago.
Well, the origins of the thoroughbred is an extremely interesting story, and actually the thoroughbred, not many people know this, is actually the fastest land animal over a distance. It's not the cheetah, who can sprint for about 100 meters or so. It's the thoroughbred, who is not also a process of evolution. The thoroughbred is actually man-made, because you had the Baili Turk, the Dali Arabian and the Godolphin, who were stolen out of Arabia, if you will, taken to England, mated with English mares, and the thoroughbred was born. That's the evolution of the fastest land animal over a distance.
When buying a racehorse, experts will take a close look at the pedigree before agreeing to a price. In a technical world, the study of pedigrees is extensive and complicated. Right from the performance of horses' parents as racehorses and as parents as well, to the study of nicks and indices, the goalposts are always moving. Most humans will find it hard to trace their family tree beyond their grandparents, while thoroughbreds can be traced as far back as 10 generations. As a rule of thumb, all thoroughbreds are judged by use of 5-generation pedigree chart, which shows the father or stallion's family at the top half of the chart and the mothers or the broodmares at the bottom half. All thoroughbreds, like human athletes, have either a predominance of fast or slow twitch muscle fibers that determine whether they will be sprinters or stayers. Champions are blessed with both, and simplistically, a study of pedigrees is all about finding out which combinations have the perfect balance of both.
The breed has improved over the years, as we've understood pedigrees better, as we've understood stallions better and how they nick with different kinds of stallions. The thoroughbred has improved, the breed has certainly improved. Of course, there's a school of thought that also believes that overproducing has weakened the genetic pool, and we no longer get the Nijinskis and the Milreefs like we used to get. But of course, I don't believe that, because in a few years we've had horses like See the Stars, Zarkava, and of course Frankel right now. In India, the sport has taken great strides as far as the thoroughbred goes. You're getting a stronger thoroughbred because the inputs are better. You're getting more technology being used, and most importantly, people are spending money on getting better mares. Now, the mares are what makes a horse as good as he actually is, at least to a great degree. Stallion is extremely important too, and you can see that our stallion pool in India has improved considerably as well. So, you know, we've had horses like Novaire stand in India who threw a winner of the French Derby. So, you know, you've really got a great evolution in India that's still happening.
The study of thoroughbred bloodlines is an art, it's a science, and history lesson all rolled into one. Linking modern-day champions to the champions of the last century is the best way to understand it, and even though we're generations away from perfecting the study, it is a testament to the success of the thoroughbred and its future.
Well, as the Bangalore summer season draws to a close, so do the classics, and the last one for the season is the St. Ledger. Mahindra Malia caught up with the connections of the main contenders.
The Bangalore St. Ledger is around the corner, and this will give the top horses another chance to get one up on each other. In the spotlight, the Derby conquering heroine has a lot to play for. She was shocked by Thoro Loco and Smashing, both of whom finished well ahead of her in the Maharaja's Cup recently. In the spotlight was the obvious choice of the majority and was the clear favourite. All other contenders were completely neglected. In the spotlight, could not sustain her self-made pace and succumbed early in the straight. Thoro Loco ran absolutely without any pressure and travelled best in the final stages. The rest save Star Marquis did not raise hope. The St. Ledger then should see one of these return triumphant. In the spotlight deserves another chance, as now with a run under her belt, she would have gained a lot more than she would have lost.
Well, that's all we have time for on this episode of the Fly Kingfisher Winning Post, but we'll be back next week with all the action from the Kingfisher Bangalore Derby and around it from the Bangalore Turf Club, so make sure you tune in. Till then, may the horse be with you.
Fly Kingfisher Winning Post is powered by the Serum Institute of India and Hirko Industries.